Lagos, we have all calibers of men. What is your spec?
There's this guy. He was already telling me how he's going to massage me with oils.
We have a mixture of all kinds in Lagos. He just use you to take care of them.
First things first, drink that holy water before you step out so there's fire in your tongue. 2024 show me Pepe. I know I've made a lot of mistakes and I have learned.
Do you see yourself getting married?
Biblically, marriage is a beautiful thing. Marriage of the old is different from marriage of our generation.
Do you think you're going to be one of those spouses who would put in the effort day with her husband?
N-O, capital letter. I don't think any woman should stay with a man. I want to get married to enjoy my marriage. I cannot be in a place where endurance is my surname.
What's up, people? You are welcome to Friday Night at the House, brought to you by the House Chronicles. It is 2025, and should I say this is our official video for the new year? I'm so excited to be here, of course, with my very lovely, darling guest. And should I introduce her right now, or we should take a short break? Well, first of all, this is Friday Night at the House, where we get to just chit chat, have a good time, banter, get to know ourselves, and of course, you're welcome to join in on today's show. This is a Friday Night at the House with your girl Asari. On today's show, we've got a very lovely guest. I'm so thrilled to get to know her. Behind the scenes, we have been chit chatting, and it has been such an amazing conversation. So we're bringing it in front of the camera, and we have no other than presenter. We have and hospital, should I say nurse or doctor? Well, she's all about the sciences, and I can't wait to hear what she's about. Welcome, darling Fiona.
Thank you. Kamsahamnida.
Okay, she's bringing her Korean on set.
I have to add that spice.
Okay, bring it on. Fiona is a Korean movie enthusiast. She's been telling me about how she loves Korean music, Korean movies, and giving me a few shows to catch up watching this weekend. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Asari.
It's great having you. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm trying to digest all our talks,
I know. It's been awesome. Tell me about you being a presenter. Do you love being a presenter over being in the medicine world?
Well, being a presenter is fun because there's flexibility.
Okay.
But I work in a hospital. Well, I work in a hospital as a customer service representative, and we deal with every field because, now in hospital you find different fields. You have the O&G session, you have the let's say the outpatient session, different sessions, but we deal with everybody coming into the hospital.
Oh, nice.
So we're dealing with them.
And I think it kind of relates to your presenter field because you get to talk, you get to meet people.
Yeah.
So you're already seasoned in that industry, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about your love for Korean movies. When did this start?
I started. This story is so sweet. Okay, so I've always loved Korean dramas, and it started when I just came out of secondary school way back. I think like 2014.
Okay.
So I went to the business center to go get airtime for my mom. Then I saw this very, very handsome, breathtaking. Okay, there are 4 of them, but there's just one of them that got my attention. All of the F4s are beautifully made.
Okay.
But this one was really entering my eyes. So I just was really triggered. I went back home. I'm like, I told my sister, I saw this very, very, I don't know, but I want to get the CD. And she's like, okay, I should go get it. Then I saw that was Boys Before Flowers. Then I watched it, and I'm like, I am going to die here.
It always has to be about guys, right?
Well, the boys are the pepper we need.
Okay. All right, let's talk about New Year's resolutions. We are in 2025. Do you have any?
I've thought about this, but I think the only thing right now I have, it may come. I feel New Year resolution should not just be when you start.
So let's talk about Christmas. We know Lagos is the Las Vegas of Nigeria, right? How did you enjoy Christmas and Dirty December?
Was it last year or this one?
This one. Last December, last Christmas.
There was no, we call it obule now. There was no obule for me because I was even working. I was on duty that day. It pained me. Because if you're working in the hospital now, you are working shifts. So I was at work that day. The next day, I had to go back home. And when I got back home, I was just really tired. But what I did was, now I had to like pound yam. I don't know how to pound yam like that, just small, small. For all these men looking at women that can pound yam, I cannot pound yam. Just for myself, I pounded yam. I made egusi soup with goat meat, and I sat down. But that period was my anime era, so I was seeing animes like Demon Slayer and the likes of them. Then I just saw movies, and I was single, Sha. So
Guys,
man, no day.
Fine girl like this should not be single. Hello.
What you playing? Why are you sitting on a pretty girl?
I know, right? You should pull up and take her out to all the happening spots and spend some of that cheese. Don't be stingy,
Don't
right?
be stingy. Spend that money. Spend
know.
that dollars.
You have to. Now, Lagos, we have all calibers of men, right? What is your spec when it comes to a man?
First things first, you just have to be very calm.
Okay.
Like all this, there's this guy I met one time. I was coming back with my friend, went to the supermarket. The guy was just doing too much. Like, brother, calm down. Why are you all over the place? He was already telling me how he's going to massage me with oils. And I'm like, brother, we never even, I don't even know your name yet. You're already massaging me oil in your head.
You already know what that guy was thinking.
But so I like guys that are very calm, that respect me. And the first thing, just have act of service. The thought is just there. That's like, I feel that should be number one.
Awesome, but you seem like a calm lady as well. So I think you would have wanted someone who's more fiery, more chit-chatty because...
Well, chit-chatting, be calm to people. Like, when I say girls, don't be talking. Some guys, like, when they see a girl, they're all over the place with the girl. No, so that's it. Most guys that are all, if they see a random girl, they just dive into conversation. But guys that are calm, they don't really want people to, especially opposite gender, to like come inside their own space.
Honestly, I was just thinking about that today. I was thinking, I cannot stand over friendly guys.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Why are you over friendly? Why are you shining teeth?
It's such a turn off for me when a man is able to, it's hard to get, right? It makes me more interested in him. Like,
not like you are there already shining teeth. With
just so easy. And the truth is, I love this Nigerian men. That's so easy.
They're easy now.
Like, guys,
easy to get.
But it's the truth now. You can just tell a Nigerian man, you know what? I like your shirt. Next thing is...
I got it from...
In fact, I want to take off the shirt and swing it. But... the truth is that we have a mixture of all kinds in Lagos. You just have to go to the right places. We have the guys who will take care of you. You have the guys who want to use you to take care of them. So you just have to be very careful and smart. And
be prayerful.
Exactly.
See, pray. First things first, drink that holy water before you step out so there's fire in your tongue.
all these girls abroad that think, okay, I'm coming back to Nigeria. When I come back to Nigeria, I'll find one guy that is good. He'll take care of me. Because the truth is that Nigerian men have this reputation of being the highest of the highest, right?
Yes, I don't know why girls, especially girls abroad, when they see a black guy, they are very, very particular if he's from Nigeria.
Exactly. I don't know if it's the dick game, can I say this, or his wallet game.
Both. I think it's X square.
It's both, right?
Both
but
ways.
Nigerian guys are shy. They're trying their best, right? They're trying. Right. Let's talk about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Do you believe in any of those?
Well, if you work for it, I think if you go for it, it should come through. Some people just randomly say, "Oh, I want to do this," but okay, like some people want to lose weight. But I feel New Year resolution is something you want, but you have to work towards achieving it. So you can't just, I want to do this, and you don't work for it. It will never come. You will just be there. It will never come true.
The truth is that, is there anybody who has actually followed through with their New Year's resolutions?
Because it's not easy.
No, it's not.
It's not easy. It's easier said
than done, right? Do you have any that you would like to accomplish this year?
I just have one. And I think that one should be like a whole for everything. I just want to be a better version of myself. I know, 2024 show me Pepe. God. I know everybody collected. But me, I'm talking about my own story. 2024 was... I'm saying words because all things have passed away.
Definitely.
2025 will be better. So I do not want to. I know I've made a lot of mistakes and I have learned from 2024, and I know that 2025 will be better.
I pray. Well, it's going to be better. We have to take our spiritual life seriously
Serious,
and be
pray.
positive. Have a positive mindset. Everyone that is thinking, I cannot deal with living in Nigeria. It's not easy anywhere in the
Anywhere.
world. So just make the best of where you are.
Yeah.
Marriage. We're talking about marriage. Do you see yourself getting married? Do you want to get married? Because we're talking about how much marriage is bad for women, how men enjoy being married more or get benefits of being married more. What's your take?
Well, the truth is, biblically, marriage is a beautiful thing. God loves marriage. But now, the thing is, marriage of the old is different from the marriage of our generation. Then you can just, you may not even know this man. You know that your mother has gone to find, I think parents are the one who find spouse for each person. And at the end of the day, I don't know how it works out though. And because they are old now, my mother,
together.
they are together. Now, I don't think people marry or understand what love is.
Or marriages. The truth is that marriage is not really, I don't think marriage is truly or majority about love. If that's it's not
It's not
majorly
just love,
about love, right?
yes.
It's more about understanding or commitment to say, you know what, we're going to be together through thick and thin. But this century, we have a lot of women who don't want to put up with a lot of men's bullshit, right? So
yeah.
they're just ready to up and leave.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that a lot of women in this century are also empowered. You know what they call vex money?
Exactly.
They have their own vex money. You can
Yes,
up and
people
leave
are-
when their husbands aren't pulling their weight. But do you think you're going to be one of those spouses who would put in the effort to stay with her husband despite all the difficulties he brings?
No. N-O, capital letter.
No? Even though you've had a good role model with your parents.
I don't think any woman should stay with a man that is causing a lot of pain. Like, marriage is not supposed to be a place to suffer. It's not a place for long suffering. I think I want to get married to enjoy my marriage, not enjoy it. So I cannot be in a place where endurance is my surname.
True.
Because I can't. It's not no now.
Now, a lot of women, they close their eyes once their husbands have money, right? They close their eyes to a lot of
Chemist bags.
Take. They say it's better to cry in a Rolls Royce than keke na pep. But
well,
are you also one of those ladies that money, a financially stable man, will also give you happiness? Because to be very honest, money brings happiness.
but you know something? Because what I'm saying is that I feel people do not understand that the person who wears a shoe know where it hurts.
Pains.
A lot of people, should I tell you the truth? A lot of people want people to just believe what they are going through. Like, oh, I'm fine, and they want you to know that they are fine. But deep down, if you dive into it, they may not be fine actually. Do you understand? Let me give you an instance. There's a woman I know. She's married to like this really wealthy guy. Her car had an accident. He got her the latest version the next day. But what this woman goes through in her marriage.
Wow.
What this woman goes through in her marriage, the man doesn't provide food for them if he gets angry.
Hey.
And she will like, okay, that one may be hungry, but will take her latest car out to the supermarket or just out somewhere, and you're like, almost see the car, look at her outfit. She dresses well. When he travels, he buys her clothes. They travel together. But what this man literally would say, she rather would trade her lifestyle, or sorry, her life right there with a 1-bedroom apartment, managing with the man, because the man beat her. This man had an underlying illness. She even had cancer, but she couldn't tell her husband. To cut the whole long story, God bless her soul, she's late.
Wow.
In that marriage, she couldn't talk. She couldn't voice out. She couldn't tell anybody. This man was treating her. I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of people are suffering and they cannot talk all in the name of, oh, he has money.
I think it's also validation from outsiders, because she also looks at it like, what do people say? Like, I'm married, I can't leave my husband or my children.
Mazi Chima's wife. A whole Odogu, number one of the...
No. Odogu ends inside your house. But the truth is that a lot of Nigerian women already, a lot of Nigerian women have this mentality like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't leave my husband. A man will always cheat. A man gets angry. A lot of women also feel, a lot of Nigerian women also feel
Mm-hmm.
these actions by Nigerian men. And I'm wondering, like, Nigerian women, how far now we have come to this time in life where we're
Yes, things
supposed to be
have to
more
change. No, things have to
exactly,
change by now.
definitely.
Because the society, I feel the society should not mess with your happiness. Because a lot, see, if you want to follow the society way, a lot of expectations are placed on women. Women are expected to do this. Women are expected to do that.
A
Okay, let
woman
me
keeps
tell
her home. It's a woman that keeps the home.
if a woman cheats, they will drive you, my sister, they will drive you from that house. But a man will cheat and his family members will come and do meeting. You know he's a man. My
Exactly.
sister, just take heart. And you know you are the one in the house. They'll tell you are the one in the house.
Hey.
For the fact that you're in the house is an achievement. My sister, it is not an achievement though. It is
But
not.
to be very honest, the whole world is a very patriarchal society. Like, they favor the man. Like, it's a man's world, right? So even if we go to Australia, we go to Germany, they still see men as the heads, as the figures that women are under. And I honestly don't know why this is, and we definitely need a change. I need to ask you this, Fiona. Would you rather have a gay son or a prostitute daughter?
They come out, they go about, my sister. How will I know? A gay child, just go out, daughter. Go out and do things. Go out and fill the world with children.
So you rather have a whole daughter?
Be a whole bitch, okay? But the truth is, having a gay child, why? No, let's ask that question. Why?
I mean, but the thing is that gays are born that way.
They are not.
You don't. This is going to be a very interesting.
They are not
debate.
born that
So now,
way.
why do you think that?
The thing now is times. Like let's take it back to years. How many gay do you have? I don't think I knew any gay when growing up.
Because they were all closeted. We were in a very strict
when they
community.
wipe that gay come off for your head.
I don't think any. I think children are born gay because you see a boy, he's 2 months old. He doesn't want to play with cars and guns. He's playing with Barbie dolls.
Maybe he has sisters or his environment. I feel like, okay, now I feel, see, I studied sociology. The environment has a huge factor in affecting one's behavior.
True.
And that child also, or that individual has a lot of factors that affect the society as well. The society has, and the family is an institution and is the first place where this child starts growing up or nurturing. Okay, it could be that the child, this is a theory, it could be that the child grew up with a lot of sisters.
Okay.
Because I know
that's a factor, yes.
Yeah, he will just decide because I can't be a boy and I have like 5 sisters and I don't do girly stuff. Because girls are they will be girls. Just like a lady that has like 5 brothers. Let me even use myself as a reference. I have 4 brothers and I grew up with my brothers. When I was growing up, I used to do tomboy things. I used to dress like a boy. I was very comfortable with my pants, trousers being big. I do not like wearing skirt or heels. Take that thing out of my closet. My sister will even, because my sister wasn't always around. So she will even buy me like heels, but that heels will spoil. If I'm going to church, I'll wear long gown and wear my all-stars because I grew up with my brothers. But I will now see my fellow girl. I'm like, oh my God.
I know, but listen, that's why I think it's inbuilt. That's how their spirits chose to come into this life. But you have a point. Some right. That's what our religion will teach us. You have a point. Sometimes the environment makes our psychology become what it is. But personally, I think I'll also choose a whole daughter because a gay son, there's too much stigma.
There's too much, yes. It's just very, very weird. My child would be like,
a boy.
A boy.
Just ship him to a brothel and say, you go and spend 6 months living in a brothel. Let all those prostitutes show him how what he's missing.
We come back. I think there's one boy that I was in secondary school. This boy, he always used to be. He doesn't play with the boys. He's always with us. He started doing girl stuff. He even liked one boy that time in my class. But I don't know how. But I heard his gist after I was like when I got admitted in school. Someone was now gisting me that the mother carried him to all boys school and this all boys are military. the way they use that, the boy, if you see him now, for me, gangster shit, all those rubbish that is in school, the thing dropped. If it, I think, see, why I like African parents are, if you look at the Western world, that's why you find a lot of gay people.
Yeah.
They're even coming with, there's one I saw, the girl says she's fluid. I don't know.
Hey.
She's fluid. They bring different terms,
yeah.
and that she can get attracted to a man and a lady, and a man and a woman at the same time. It doesn't interfere, or she doesn't like one more than one. But gays are
Strictly
bisexuals may like the guy more than the girl, but fluid people are fixed.
There's this other one I heard. I can't remember the term. Where is it pansexual, where you're sexually attracted to anything, even if it's
Even
a chair.
objects. I heard that one.
I'm like,
there's one. The mother was even speaking for her child that the boy loves one object like that, and that people should not come for the child. That is what the child likes, and the family would support. When you have such mind people as parents, what do you expect? African mother, when they wipe you one with that tonigari
stick,
you will stay one place.
Definitely.
That's why Africa, I think that's why we have few cases. That people coming out now are trying to imitate the Western world.
And also, we should also blame the government, because we have this bill. I don't know if you heard this, where the United States, because we know we have a legal law where 14 years if you're, and the Nigerian government was trying to borrow money from the US, and the US says, before we can give you this loan, you have to remove that law. So I think the world power is also fueling this type of sin and wanting the world to become so immoral. Well, that's, by the way, Fiona. Let's talk about living in Nigeria. What do you love most about living in Lagos?
Lagos, I don't think if you can survive in Lagos, I don't think you cannot survive anywhere. Lagos is a place where everything you can think of happens. Everything you can think of happens in this town. Lagos is a place where if you do not push, you will not eat. If you do not walk, you will not eat. If you see anything you want, that's why they say Lagos people. I moved into Lagos a few years ago. Then I went back to Enugu to my sister's place. My Lagos side showed, because I'm a very quiet person. Even if you're doing things, I may just ignore. But I don't know when the Lagos side of me came out. I changed it for the man. I said, I'll be Lagosian. Don't try me.
No, I think that's also one thing that's lovely about living in Lagos. It gives you that street smartness that you can apply anywhere in the world to become a better person. But the truth is that Lagos also has a lot of dubious. I remember when I was a younger girl. I lived in Calabar. I came to Lagos to visit my brother, and I was a very naughty child. So my brother told me, "Do not go out today. Don't let me not see you anywhere." So when he had gone to work, I snuck out of the house to cyber cafe to go and use the internet. On my way back, I just heard someone say, "Come," and I went, "Do you know the directions to this place?" And I was like, "No, I don't live here." He now calls me, say, "Is your name not Asari Torishad? You call me my full government name."
Wow.
And I was taken aback, like, "How do you know me?" He said, "The Spirit of God told me." This guy duped. Back then, my brother's wife used to sell gold.
Whoa.
He told me where every gold was in the house. I went there, said, "Raise up the trouser, raise up one. You see one pink trouser, raise it up. You see gold, pack everything and bring it." I was under, like, he duped me with jazz. So when people tell me jazz doesn't work, I'm telling you, sorry, I've experienced this thing. Real life story. I've experienced it firsthand. And the truth is that God just saved me then. He was trying to take me to Ogun State, saying, "We're going to," and I was in a trance, sitting down there.
Yes, like they hypnotized you.
So Lagos is a very scary place, right? When people tell me, "You know what, I'm leaving this place to come and live in Lagos." Lagos you just have to be very careful. You have to shine your eye living in Lagos, because everybody's out to grab what they can grab.
Yeah, Lagos is filled with a lot of profession. All the profession in this world is here. Every profession in this world. One chance, you are scared of one chance. So even, do you know that my friend driving his own car was kidnapped? Lagos.
How can someone try to kidnap you driving your own?
The thing is, that place is that particular spot is police checkpoint. So he knows that police are always there. So when he was approaching there, he just slowed down, then wind down to like greet them. It was at the verge of him doing that though. They dipped their hand inside his car, forcefully opened it, dragged him out. There were a lot of them. And that's how they took him. He paid like how many million before they allowed him to leave?
Wow.
in Lagos.
That's very sad. I also have a friend who was robbed, who had an accident, right? A trailer pushed her off the road into a ditch. As she was there trying to gain consciousness from her rearview mirror, she saw people running to the car thinking they were coming to save her. Next thing,
No.
they showed her knife. Give me your phone. Give me this. Give me that. After those ones came, left, she now came and said, another set came trying to rob her. She now said, give me your phone. Give me money. She said, no, I don't have any phone. They're not threatening to stab her. Till they called the people that took her phone. She did transfer right in the ditch at night.
With that position.
I'm just like, Lagos.
No, the thing I don't, I'm sorry. The thing I don't like about Lagos is that Lagos would see you in, like, suffering. Like, Lagos people, they will see you suffering. The way they don't care. They don't even care if you are being robbed the broad daylight. Everybody are Lagos is a place that people mind their business. You know, consign me, carry your own demon. That's the thing about Lagos.
It's very sad. And it just makes me wonder, where is humanity
exactly
going
Lagos to? Nobody send your papa. They don't even care about what's going on.
It's crazy. But let's not sell Lagos in the
but Lagos is fun. It's just that part. Everywhere, every city has
its flaws, definitely. But if you wanted to know the happening girls, let me tell you, Lagos. You can put different African girls in a same room. You'll be able to know the Nigerian girl there.
You will know now.
Because the Nigerian girl will be the flashy one. She'll be the one that is high up there.
Yes, and one thing I think Nigerian girls, and they just have this. They know themselves. They know we know who we are. Don't play.
Yeah, true. That's true. And let's talk about happening girls though. Can we talk about some names? Did you just see that Barbie doll just got was it 400 million naira duplex?
500 million.
And people are wondering, this influencing, are you sure I'm going to do it? And people are speculating all sorts. But the truth is that you cannot one cannot succeed without some sort of rumor coming along. But to be honest, she should keep on doing her thing. Now, of course, I need to know, where did this 800 million naira come from to build her job? But to be honest, she does influencing what people say it is. People say on her birthday, they gave her 30 million naira.
She gathered the money. From 30-20, joined it together.
But I don't want to come across like I'm hating or whatnot. But what do you think about this lifestyle? Do you think these girls actually work hard, or they have some extracurricular activities?
If it's working hard, I don't think we will be higher.
Yeah, well.
And the truth is, there's a difference between working hard and working smart and working street smart. And working some kind of things. It depends. Just follow. For me, if you're working and you have a job 9 to 5, my sister, you will pay rent for a long time. Depends on the kind of job, right? The economy now is really hard. Dollar rate is high. It keeps going high every single day. Lifestyle keeps increasing. And the truth is, you need support system. And that's the truth. That's the truth. So I can't influence. If it's influencing, I know a lot of influencers that have not even gotten to that extent. I'm just being honest. If you don't have a backup, I don't think you would even be up there. So I feel they have people backing them up, not just influencing. Okay. If it's like that, a lot of influencers will have houses around Lagos or around Nigeria.
Right. Now, this new year, we don't want to hear, putting pressure. Let's pressure culture end in 2020. For all these girls that will make us think that we are not doing anything with our lives.
They will keep on pushing you.
But they should, I think girls, they need to be more honest with how they get their funds. Like, because they come out and say, oh, no, I've worked hard. They not make the younger generation think that they don't, because if they're not doing certain things, they're not living the life, whereas they have other ways or means of getting the money. So, 2025, everyone should just face their hustle. Everyone should just put in the work and also pray and believe in God, because there's absolutely nothing God can't do. Right?
And I think that this is just like an advice to younger girls, particularly. I don't think social media should push you to do things that you're not supposed to do.
That's
because
very true.
Social media is a world on its own and it's built on lies. Someone can randomly rent a car for a week, take pictures and live a deceiving lifestyle. They say fake it till you make it.
True.
And they put it out there and you think that, oh, my life is the worst. You may even be doing better than that person posting all those pictures.
True.
The money that you have, or the money they have, that last money, they'll use it to rent all those things just to like post pictures and look all dope for the internet. And you're like, God, now me follow these people come this life I've been now waiting. Because I know a lot of people. I have a friend who is always trying to like crack her brain. Why is my own case different? But
Do you know the crazy thing? There's this page on Instagram. I don't know if it's a shout out, but I'll say what their name is. It's called Rent Now. So Rent Now, you can rent dollars to take pictures with. You rent a bouquet of dollars, a bouquet of flower
snap.
for 300K. Why would you want to go and rent
I think
dollars?
I've seen that thing.
Why?
People even use it for during their
Birthdays.
I've seen that stuff.
The fake life,
Even,
the pressure on social media.
designer bags.
Mm-hmm.
Those Hermes bags are not theirs, man.
I beg. No.
It's crazy.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. I'm enjoying our conversation right here with Fiona, and I'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back from that short break. And of course, this episode was sponsored by Swipe a Tune. Don't forget to download the app on the Google and Apple Play Store and stand a chance to win 10 million naira. Well, this is Friday Night at the House, brought to you by The House Chronicles with your girl, Fiona.
The House Chronicles.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's been amazing catching up with you, girl. Tell me, can we talk about something? What can we talk about this 2025? Can we still talk about a bit of your resolutions? Do you think there should be a change in well, actually, do you think Nigeria has to adopt the 3-day work rule that the Western countries are coming up with? Like, we know a country like Sweden or a city like Sweden is saying you can only work for Monday to Wednesday and Friday and Thursday and Friday are your off days. Do you think Nigeria can ever come to that point in our lives?
When we're talking about things like this, we need to hammer on private sectors. Private sectors want to drain people. I know they call it capitalism, competition and everything, but the people who are making your company or establishment what it is, they need to put value on them. I think that is why these people are bringing this work process for them, like 3 days and all. I know you can work from home, but I don't think it can work for every field.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
But I think you have to be smart about it, meaning you have to employ more hands. Like in a hospital, let me go back to the hospital. Even people are sick every day. Mondays to Sundays, morning to night. So bringing employees employing people that would help cover other people's shift. Not that you want to use one person to work Mondays to Sundays.
That's true.
How would you want to put in much effort and make that person want to push your company? Person is going to be tired now. So I feel we should try it. I think the government can, but private sectors will be a challenge.
It will. I also think for the sake of mental health, right, we need to have like some sort of, because Monday to Friday goes by so slowly and the weekend is like in a quick, so I think we have to have some regulations that also help with mental health to let us chill some more. And also women should get to have some like period leaves.
Like, see, that one is very, I thank you for mentioning that. Do you know that I haven't even started this new job, but I'm already thinking a lot of ladies go through very painful menstrual pain, because I know I know when I see a lot of patients come in and you see them even in the ER emergency. Guess what the case is? Menstrual cramps. Wow. Some people don't even understand how it feels like.
Yeah.
It's and people have different menstrual cramps and how it does. Some people, their own is it's paining you, but some people they have to go in for admission for 7 whole. Some people like that 5 days. They have that period cramps for that 5 days. So please, companies, look into that.
Definitely. It's been amazing. I think we should catch up a bit more before we say goodbye to you, Fiona. Is there anything you'd like to tell me about yourself or your followers and fans?
Well, my fans know that I'm all about the K culture, K drama and everything, which is a beautiful thing, because I know that people say Korean lovers are delusional.
Okay.
But the truth is, I'm a lover girl, and I know that a lot of Nigerian guys they used to form macho.
Mm-hmm.
You know why I was recommending Korean movies for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you see a guy who is vulnerable, I know girls like when their guys are vulnerable to them. You can express yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Most Nigerian guys shy away from expressing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see guys on TV actually do this, it's not just for, oh, it's a K-drama thing. I've watched certain interviews where they say, oh, Korean guys are like that, right? I know that they may have one or two twists or additional lies to it. Now it's not,
Movie,
it's
yeah, it's
fiction.
fiction, yeah.
Exactly, it's fiction. So we all, even American movies have fiction. Nigerian movies too will have fiction. But K-drama is just something that it's comforting. It's very, very comforting. And there are a lot of fine boys. Why will I not be there watching Korean drama?
Now, can I just add to this? Speaking about Nigerian men not being as emotionally available as Western men, right? I think it's also due to Nigerian men's upbringing. Like, if I think about it, I can count the amount of, in my younger days, my dad was a very, also that macho type of man.
Yeah.
He wouldn't easily express his
Himself.
emotions to you. So those, our fathers have created them.
Yeah, it's true, and that was very true because I know that this is just like an addition. I feel the society should also make availability for, particularly for men. I think men need a voice where, you know how women have voices out there, like a lot of voices are there for women and all. I think men need this mental health thing, like a seminar with men, because I know that a lot of men are going through a lot of things that they cannot even say. They can't even talk about it because when you begin to talk, it's a bit that you're losing your manliness.
Yes, masculinity.
Yes, you're losing it. But I don't think I don't know, but I just feel men should be given more chance to like express themselves and to be, they are human beings as well.
True. Even though we were going off on men before the show started, I think men truly deserve a bit of some comforting because they go through a lot
of things.
I mean, you can't compare it to a woman though, but having that pressure to provide is a lot. And if you can't do that, it's a lot. It takes away from your feeling as a man, puts a lot of strain on your mentality as well. But Nigerian men just need to do better. I mean, it doesn't take a lot from you to actually be vulnerable to your partner, to your family.
Yes, for them to know, because I don't think we are human beings. We don't read minds.
Exactly.
So there's no way we'll know what you're feeling if you don't talk to us about it. You know, as much as I know a lot of men, you're working, maybe they may have bosses everywhere or they may have a boss. Men have ego. Imagine you go to work and someone is insulting you from head to toe. Something that they cannot even try in your house. But you have to swallow it. You still come back home. One woman will now shout on you. Oh, babe, did this one. So I understand the pressure. Men are actually they are superheroes.
I'll say that
They are superheroes because they are very strong. I don't know if it's the way God built them.
Definitely.
But when they try.
I also say, yeah, definitely take your flowers. But I also say that sometimes I think a lot of men are also skeptical or shy, like being vulnerable with their partners, with their women. Because you know how women can be. After you told me your secrets, baby, I'm sad. One day, one argument like this, I'll just say you.
I feel it's both ways.
Yeah, true. It is both ways.
Because
Men
do
do
that
it
a lot.
too.
That's why I used to tell women, if you're married, don't go and, I feel married people, especially women, have your secret. Don't go and sell your family to your husband.
Exactly.
That's how they'll use you and talk. You have issue in your family, in your house tomorrow. They'll use your brother that is jobless to insult you.
Say, I'm feeding your family. Me that I gave your father money.
You are still talking. That your broke ass family that cannot even sponsor you to school.
No. And the funny thing is that these type of things happen in relationships.
Every day. And the thing starts in relationship. You know, I know a girl in school where this girl was, the house she was staying in school back then, she was paying the rent. The guy was living with her. But funny enough, this guy used to beat her in that house.
Hey.
She would still now go back and cry and tell her, the guy will even insult her and the family that, look at you want to kill yourself for a man. I'm like, wait, I don't understand. No, and you still go and beg.
No.
And if that guy said, would you marry me? I swear down, she would say yes.
No, she needs to do better. That one is just a piece of self-worth issues, not basically anything else. Because once a woman knows her self-worth, she would not tolerate a lot from a man.
A lot.
So that's that. Well, thank you so much, Fiona. Please give a shout out to yourself and tell your fans where to find you at.
Annyeonghaseyo Yorubum, it's your girl Fiona Moses, and you know how it goes. You will always find me on Instagram at Baby Shark. And I have a Korean show to all Korean lovers, K-drama lovers. It's not just drama we do there. We do everything. We try food. I've not tried kimchi, but I promise 2025 will be awesome because my team have a lot of things packed for us, K-drama besties. So I'm not going to say a lot of things because now that's why it's a surprise. A lot of guests will be coming up, and well, you guys need to subscribe and keep liking, THT on all social media platforms.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. I'm sure you guys had fun as well, hanging out with myself and the lovely Fiona right here at Friday Night at the House. Proudly brought to you by the House Chronicles. It's time to say goodbye and welcome to 2025 as well. Thank you so much for watching the show.
Happy New Year, people.
Happy New Year. I'll see you guys on the next episode, and thank you for watching. And of course, follow us across all social media platforms.
Do not forget.
Exactly. Like Fiona has said, we are at the House Chronicles on Instagram and of course across all social media platforms. See you guys there, and thank you for watching.
We love you, Sarah.
Bye.